Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Looks good. Okay, welcome everybody to the hangout tonight. It is 8 o'clock sharp, and we are going to get rolling just as promised. What I'd like everyone to do is just take a look at the screen around you real quick. I'll just tell you real briefly how to navigate so you can interact with me. But the box below is a chat box, and that is set up to go directly to my phone. So as long as you can hear me right now and you can see me okay, why don't you go ahead and fire a note into that box for me so I know that everything is up and running and that we are pretty much set and ready to roll. What I'm also going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for you. So if somebody can please let me know that you can see everything on the screen just fine, I'm going to have that set up for us as well. So tonight's broadcast, I'm very excited to be doing this. We're going to do this live and interactive. This is totally unscripted, totally legit, and a lot of people were messaging me ahead of time saying, is this really live? And yeah, it's really live. So here's how we're going to run this. I'm really excited about this because this is a really unique opportunity to talk about funnel building tonight. So I'm going to just dive right in. Tonight we're talking about how to get your funnel finally done in 30 days or less. And just to show you how really live this is, what we're going to do is put my Twitter handle on the bottom of the screen and also my real life actual cell phone number. So here's the deal. Any questions you have during the broadcast, I'm going to ask you for opportunities to participate. I'm going to invite you to use the chat box or send me a Twitter message, or of course, you could actually send me a real life text message, whatever works for you. I'm not going to be able to get to it always in real time, but I am going to try my best. So welcome to the Hangout. Really live, really unscripted. Obviously, I've got some visual aids up on the screen to help you along, and I do have an outline for my own reference, but what you're getting is like totally raw and unfiltered. So seriously, no BS, all right? So as we jump in, I'm going to just say here, it's going to be different tonight from what you're used to. Going to just take 2 minutes just to set up what's going to happen. If you've attended any number of webinars or trainings online in the past, you're probably a bit jaded from them, and that's okay. It's totally not your fault. And here's the reason. Seriously, most people who do trainings like this, they spend the majority of your time on a webinar, like just getting you all hyped up and then making some super awesome sounding pitch fest at the end. And most of these guys honestly spend the majority of the webinar just sort of like pumping you up without a lot of time on real life actionable content. Well, that's not what is about to go down on you tonight. All right. I promise I'm going to spend the majority of my time delivering to you some of my best content, stuff that you'll actually want to write down and plan on implementing. So make sure you've got something to write on or write with, and just be comfortable. Have a glass of water, maybe some tea. If you're like me and it's that time of night for you, if you're on the East Coast with me and it's 8 p.m., you might settle into this broad cocktail because I will be on this webinar. So I'm going to give you a tiny bit of fluffy content that's really going to help you with mindset and get rid of some of the blockages and some of the stuff that's holding you back from actually working on your funnel right now. But the majority of this is real actionable content. And by the end of this broadcast, there will be no pitch fest. No, I promise you, I've got nothing for sale on the broadcast, but I do know some of you will want some one-on-one help. And I do have an opportunity for us to jump on the phone for a quick chat to see if it's a fit for us to get some of this stuff implemented together. But it will be the most casual offer you've ever heard on one of these broadcasts. I promise you that. And if that offer is for you, take it and let's chat. If not, you're awesome still anyway. And I celebrate your choice for implementing this stuff on your own. Seriously. So that's pretty much how this is going to run for real. Tonight's broadcast, though, this might not be for everyone, seriously, because it's not for you if you're just dedicated to playing small or making excuses or being a martyr or sort of victim in your business. Honestly, you already know that you've got to spend the time and effort and money and just make the investments and do the real work. And if you can't make a commitment to action and actually get this stuff done, like just don't sit here and consume information and learn more stuff. All right. Just don't waste your time. Go spend that time doing something else that you'll enjoy, but just don't waste it here with me tonight on a Monday evening. Just take the time back for yourself. But I don't think that's who most of you are. I think most of you are, hardcore action takers, really true blue entrepreneurs, the type of people that I really love. And I actually do want to talk about that for just a quick second, because this is really, really important. And I think this will set the groundwork for the steps I'm going to give you. What do you think an entrepreneur is? And, in just a moment, if you like, you can, send me a text or tweet or use the chat box below. What do you think an entrepreneur really is, or define what that person has got to do because I have two real specific jobs that I say a real life entrepreneur has got to do. And really only two things. Really only two things. And I'm getting some good feedback. I want to say thank you to Linda and Carly and also Kathleen for letting me know that they can hear and see everything okay. So we know that the chat and everything else is working. Getting some good feedback. Now, okay, I got some interesting feedback here. I like this. I like where this is going. We're going to have a good conversation tonight, and I'm going to share some of the input that I'm getting as we go. But for me, an entrepreneur really only has two jobs. Number one, and you could write this down, figure out the most valuable thing you can help somebody else do. All right. And embrace that gift. But number two is just systematically deliver that result to the people that need it. And what that means for most of you is you might have to stop doing a lot of $10 an hour jobs in your business. I mean, if you really are the best at helping someone get a certain result, you're the best at helping them solve a certain problem, just own that. And